Dr. Srinivas, I'm just quickly going to come to you since you're the one representing the BRS on the show this morning. Can I ask you, it's one thing to say what KTR and KCR have been saying, that there is a difference between the exit poll and the exact poll. The fact is that the figures on your screens right now are the exact poll where the Congress has managed to solidify its lead and the gap is now increasing. BRS at 29, the Congress at 54, the BJP at 3. It's pretty clear. It's pretty clear at 8:48 in the morning about who possibly will be forming the next government in the state of Telangana.
Yeah, it's actually, if you look at Telangana state has a different, distinctive state because this is a newly born state, a state created in 2014. After the state creation, there are a lot of aspirations in the Telangana people. So in the 2014, it's a close battle. BRS got around 60, and then subsequently the 2018. Also, there was a similar kind of a feeling in certain sections, especially we call in Telugu, it's called Udyamakarulu, who are fought for the state. So they were unhappy with the first term as well. But in the 2018, because of the different dimensions, again the parties like TDP came into the battle, and the Mahakutami versus BRS. So in 2018 also, again in the last minute, the Udyamakarulu, who are called the statehood movement, involved people, that particular section, again got back together and then supported a BRS party. But eventually, even after the second term, whatever the expectations all these the Telangana Udyamakarulu had, those aspirations were not fulfilled by the BRS government. That's the thing. And not only that, even the decision making, some of the decision making process, what taken by the Honorable CM was also not appreciated at all across the Telangana. For example, I'll give you a small example. In 2018, CM KCR daughter Kavita Garu was defeated in the MP election. But what happened immediately after 3-4 months? She got some post as a MLC. So this was not at all appreciated by the entire society. Like that, the Congress party was always saying that the people from outsiders are actually getting a lot of priority. Example, in the secretariat, the chief secretary, Somesh Kumar, was an example. He was given, he was from Bihar. And like that, there were a lot of allegations. But still, the Somesh Kumar got an opportunity in the government. So like that, there are a lot of sections which were unhappy with the BRS government, and which unfortunately, it looks like the current government, BRS government, was only focused on the welfare and a growth model. But whereas public perception is very, very important in any election, it appears that now, although it is very initially, it appears very clearly that BRS government has actually not considered the public perception in a right way. So that might be the reason for this result.
So this is interesting. Dr. Srinivas, this is interesting. Essentially, just a minute. Essentially, you are, just a minute. You can speak. Essentially, you are conceding then, Mr. Srinivas. Essentially, you are conceding that as far as the picture with Telangana is concerned, it's very clear. The picture with Telangana is very clear. I think that election, now we can concentrate on the other Hindi heartland states. As far as Telangana is concerned, the Congress has won this one. You are conceding that.
A fellow in applied politics, a research fellow. So I'll have to talk the open points. Although I like the government which has done good for the state, and I look at the positive sides in the government, but we'll have to accept the facts. So this was the perception that I personally feel that may have actually created. See, I am not representing any particular party here. See, I am a guy who talks about the positive things in the media. For example, if tomorrow any government comes in, they do very well. I also talk about the positive points done by the government. So you have to look at the facts here. One more thing
today is looking positive for the Congress party.
So the Congress here has actually cashed up the right kind of points in the election campaign. Their campaign model has actually, it appears, that touched the people more than the current government, because the BRS government has always focused on only growth and welfare. The public perception about the multiple sections. For
Okay.
example, youth and state government employees. There are multiple sections like that where it appears that it was not taken care very properly.
Okay, okay. So the news, by the looks of it, is looking good for the Congress party in 2 states. In Chhattisgarh, they are managing to solidify their lead. Congress at 47, the BJP at 32. As far as Telangana is concerned, the Congress at 56, the BRS at 30.